A man heads home from a long shift at work. As he wanders through the path home, he encounters an interesting sight. Ahead of him, the man could see a cloaked person on the side of the street. The man, feeling suspicious, tries his best to not alert the mysterious figure. After taking a few steps, the man noticed that the figure was now looking at him. In order to get home, the man must pass the figure, but he didn't know what would happen if he stepped too close to them. All of a sudden, the figure started sprinting towards the man. Reflexively, the man turned around to start making his escape. It was at this moment when he heard a familiar voice. The cloaked person turned out to be the man's cousin. Confused and relieved at the same time, the man decides to walk up towards his cousin. His cousin explains that he had gotten something that he didn't need, and he figured that the man would find it to be useful. As for visiting at night, the cousin explained that he knew the man would be heading home at this time. His cousin then gives the man a bag. He instructs the man to open the bag at home, as it is quite heavy. After exchanging their goodbyes, the man lifts up the bag, which was a lot heavier than he had expected. After bringing it to his living room table, the man unzips the bag. Inside, he discovers a bag of parakeet food. The man's face, full of excitement, turned into confusion, as he wondered why his cousin found it so important to give him this bag. He ultimately didn't think much of it, as he had a blue parakeet named Blueberry, who would definitely appreciate the gift. The man fills Blueberry's tray with some of the new food and continues about his daily routine. The man then heads to bed at around 2:30 in the morning, needing plenty of sleep for his next day at work. Time passes, and the man is unexpectedly woken up. He checks his phone and discovers the time to be 3:50. Wondering what woke him up, the man listened carefully to his surroundings. After not hearing anything for the next few seconds, the man figured that it wasn't anything to worry about, and closed his eyes. All of a sudden, a loud banging sound could be heard downstairs. Frightened, but feeling the need to protect Blueberry, the man decides to grab his baseball bat and head downstairs. When he got down and turned on the lights, the entire living room was a mess. Things were thrown everywhere, and furniture was ripped and shattered. The man glances at Blueberry's cage, and notices that he was no longer inside. All of a sudden, the man turns around to see a giant monster with a beak the size of his baseball bat. It was at this moment that the man remembered that he didn't have a cousin that lived in the United States.
The end. I notice virus on your computer that I can fix for you if you go to anydesk.com. A as in apple, N as in night, Y as in you, D as in dog, A as in egg, S as in sun, and K as in krill. You got it downloaded? Now hit run and start the program. I need access to your computer to fight the hacker.